Hey, what's going on, Mike? I'm just setting up my stuff here. Hang on. I still hadn't, like, I didn't even clean up from Friday because I haven't been out here since I've been able to get out here, which sucks. There we go. Okay, I got the chat. Beauty. Okay. So I'm gonna do a bunch of different pens today. Let's see which ones I got here. Bum, ba, bum, bum. How's everyone doing today? Living the dream. Oh, good stuff. Okay, we'll do that one. Ooh, do a push pen too. That'd be pretty sweet. Yes. Okay. Let's gotta make sure I've got my bushings and everything out. Hopefully everyone's doing good. Still need to do my fountain pens. Nice. I did the one fountain pen. It was a lot of fun. Steve, what's going on? I gotta clean up my chuck a little bit. I love having a little brush like this because I use this to clean out my chuck jaws. Look at that. Just a little nylon brush. Cleans it right out. I'm good, Steve. How are you, brother? So I'm going to start. I think I'm going to start with this click pen. And it's gold. So for gold, I'm thinking this. This is a piece of, I believe it's Coco Bolo. That's what I'm thinking for this. Actually, this is Coco Bolo as well, but it smells really nice. Yeah, especially when it's turned. How'd you do at your show last weekend? So I didn't do the show last weekend. I did it the weekend before. The show was not great. I made just over my table money back, so happy about that. Oh, you got 2 of those from Strong Ink? Oh, that's awesome, dude. That's awesome if you've got those to do. Okay. So let me just check here. Because okay, beauty. So I'm gonna start with this pen right here. So this is what the PKCL1G. So this is a gold click pen from Strong Ink. So make sure to check these guys out. Also got the bushings that came with it, which we're gonna use. And then I've got this stick of Coco Bolo. This is a pen blank that comes from the Woodshed. So woodshedlumber.com. Check them out. Same with Strong Ink. strongink.com.cn. So check them out too. All right, 2 fountain pens. Nice. Okay. So this click pen, I have not done this one yet. Mike, I think you did this one, right? Pretty sure you did. So first thing I gotta do is I gotta get here. I'll put this down. You gotta get the blank cut first. Okay. I'm gonna go cut that on the bandsaw. Stuff smells great. Turned. Yeah. Easy turn, easy fit. Nice. Okay. Okay. Put that piece in there, which is good. And I'm just going to check. Looks like it's the 9.5 mil. Although, hang on a sec, guys. It's interesting because I seem to be. It's like my 9.5 mil is not here. Hang on one sec. I thought it was actually. I thought maybe I mixed up my 9.5 mil for a 3/8. I know there's only a little bit of a difference, but it seems that when Strong Ink did send me the 9.5, it was actually 3/8 in the kit, which was really interesting. Joseph, how are you? Thanks for being in here. Yeah, 9.5 or 3/8. Yep, that's what we're gonna go with is 3/8. You ready for this, Mike? Because just for you, I have not waxed the bit yet. I mean, I could wax it. Maybe I should. Yeah, maybe I'll wax it. I'll be nice. I'll wax it. I just got to find my wax. Where did I put it? I probably used it on my bench on another project or something. Where? Oh, where? Yeah, bear with me for 1 second here. I'm just trying to find my my shop wax. Ah, there you are. Shop wax. Bumbleshoots. Check this stuff out. Amazing stuff. Discount in the discount code in the description also. Okay. All right. This is just for your. I'm doing this just for you, Mike. Waxing this. Okay. Just for you. That way it doesn't squeal in your ear. I mean, then it won't squeal in everyone else's ear either. So, I mean, it kind of works, right? All right. Let's get this drilled out. Listen to the no squealing. Let's give that a minute. Smoking. I forgot every time I use this wood and I drill it, it usually does smoke pretty good, but that's okay. We're just gonna take our time. So in the meantime, if you're in here and you want to hit the like button on this video to blast it everywhere, that would be amazing. Elizabeth, how are you? Mike, where's this happening? It is happening in Ontario, Canada. That's where I am. All right, we are making a pen. And thank you very much, Mike. You reminded me. So this pen and everything else that I turn on these lives will be is for sale as well. So after this live is over, I'll actually have all of this stuff posted on the store, so you'll be able to get yours. Right? So definitely make sure to check that out. It is on the Shopify, but there's a link in the description as well for where you can buy the stuff. Rich, how are you, man? How you doing? Hope all is well, dude. Haven't talked in a while. All right. Okay. Now we're going to take our tube and rough it up a little bit. Doing good. Just from Panama the other day. Sucks as it's cold. Want to trade, Rich? I'll totally trade you, dude. But yeah, I know what you mean. All right. Just coming back from Canada, from Panama, and it's cold. Oof. No, thank you. All right. All right. And maybe trade you for +2 and shit ton of rain. It has not stopped snowing here in 2 days. I'm tired of it. I don't deal with that type of cold. It's 46 and rainy here. I hate it. We're averaging whatever it works out to in Fahrenheit. We're averaging like between -10, -20 Celsius. So it's tons of fun. Okay. We gotta trim the barrel on this bad boy. So we're just gonna trim it until we're flush. And we're flush. Beauty. There we go. So we got our barrel trimmed down. We're flush on this side. We're ready to go. Bum-ba-dum-bum-bum. So now we're going to put our lovely pen mandrel in here and go from there. So, yeah, so currently right now, everything that's on the store, it is essentially shipping to many places. So it's not everywhere in the world yet. But what is it? US, United Kingdom, Ireland, Australia, and New Zealand right now is where I can ship to. Taking a little bit of time to get it organized and get stuff up there and, you know, get the packaging and whatnot. But I want to make sure that anything that goes out is packaged really well. Okay, so these bushings are the exact same size on either end, so that's good. So that's going to push right inside. That's going to push right inside there. Perfect. Couple of extra bushings. Bob's your uncle. Well, I don't know if he is, but nah, damn it. I gotta use the little guy. Little guy it is. I only saw US, UK, and Canada yesterday. Yeah, that's so I have updated more. So I did a lot of that between last night and today. So it can now ship to those other places also. So does this pen write using maple? So what do you mean does it write using maple? So this is a cocobolo wood, that I'm putting into a pen. But you can make a pen out of maple, absolutely. Okay, so I've got my round carbide here. And we're going to get this thing turned down and then get this pen done. And what I'm going to do with this is we're going to go at Mock Jesus. I'm going to kind of tilt that down a little bit first. All right. While you're in here, we got 131 people, which is amazing. Just double tap that screen, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, grab a membership if you want. Yeah. Does the pen write using maple? Oh, Canadian reference. Probably not. All right. Full bore, 3,800 RPM. And actually, hang on. It's Coco Bolo, which I believe is going to require me to put on a mask. So I'm going to do that. All right. One thing I just thought about, let's have a look at the style. Okay, so this is going to be a thinner barrel because you're actually going to hold the pen right there. Okay, just to know about the thickness of this, that's all. Well, I lost my sandpaper to the dust collector. I don't know if you saw that kind of fly out of my hands, and it flew right down the dust port. Hey there, Suzanne. How are you? Thanks for jumping in. Okay, so that is pretty good. So I'm this now. What do you guys think? Should I do a natural finish on this, or should I go for a CA finish on this? What do you guys think? Been there, done that. Yep, it's just completely lost. That's okay. So what do you think? CA finish or natural finish? I don't mind either. Natural. Okay. Natural it is. All right. So we're going to start with these. This is a Superior grit. It's like a Yorkshire grit, but the Canadian version. So I'm going to start with this one and then go to this one. And then we're going to do a microcrystalline wax on top of that. And that'll be the natural. All right. So we're just going to get our piece. torn in half here. Okay. So I'm going to use this, the regular original one first. So even though it looks, it'll kind of look like a finish as it goes on. That's not what it is. Okay, there's the one. Woo! Man, I love this stuff. I actually got to get more. Now we're going to go to, I'm going to go to the microfine as well. So the nice part about doing just a natural finish like this, I don't have to worry about getting CA all over the bushings. All right, full throttle. All right, here we go. Now we break out the wax. This goes on at full bore. Carve one. I would love to see that. Carve one of these with a chainsaw. That'd be amazing. Okay, now I'm going to put just a little bit of shop wax. Let's see if I can use this same paper towel. Perfect. Just to buff it up a little beyond the microcrystalline wax. Plus, it makes it smell like lemon. Challenge, absolutely. With a chainsaw, I would love to see that. All right, look at that. Look at that green and everything in there. That looks sweet. Okay. Now, for the most part, we're done. Now we're going to assemble. Right. Get those bushings off. Very good. So, what I always do is put the bushings back in to the kit because it shows on the label of the bushings what kit they go with. No CA on this one, no. See? There you go. So no CA. This one here is just simply like the Yorkshire grit with some microcrystalline wax and whatnot on top. All right. Let's get this one assembled. And just going to get that cleaned off a little bit first. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Thank you, Suzanne. Yes, very pretty. I agree 100%. 48-hour live stream between a bunch of turners. Oh my god. 48 hours? I can't even imagine. Okay, so this actually looks like the easiest kit in the world to assemble. I'm going to start here and get this pushed in, or pressed in, rather. There we go. And that's what I thought. That's where the ink will go in. Okay. Now this one, I'm gonna have to be more careful with this one because that push part, this black piece here, doesn't come out or whatnot, and I don't want to damage it or anything. So, thank you very much. Yes, it is. It is a nice pen for sure. Okay. Now, we're going to unscrew the tip. Ooh, yeah. Look at that. And we got ourselves a beautiful click pen. That's a beautiful grain. That goes really good with the gold. What do you guys think? 4 hours each, Dave. That's been worked out to be, he reckoned, 4 hours each. Oh, that's easy. 4 hours is easy to hit. Okay. All right. That's a beautiful one. So that is pen number 1 done. Awesome. So we're going to set that aside. And then we're going to reset. We're going on pen kit number 2. In the meantime, if you haven't yet, double tap that screen or hit that like button in here if you could. That way it'll blast the stream out. We got like 200 people in here. And 20 likes? 21. Let's get up to 100. And then let's surpass 100 and get to 200. And then see if we can surpass 200. I'm betting we can do it. I'm totally betting we can do it. But I appreciate all of you coming to hang out on this glorious Sunday morning. So just to show you once more, this is that pen. This is the kit, the PK CL1G. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful kit. And I've got this in silver as well, but that's the gold for now. So beautiful piece. That will, in the description, there's a link to my store. All of these pens are going to be posted for sale after the live is done today, so you can actually go in and purchase yours. Okay, now we're going to move to this one, PKM5. It's a really, really nice pen. And this is a twist pen. Thank you, Mr. Mike Wilson. You're amazing, dude, to have in all these streams. You always are, dude. Better than some of the wood I got here. Cocoa Bowl is a really nice wood. I'm lucky. I've got some fairly nice stuff here. A lot of which or actually most of which I should say is all coming from the Woodshed, who's a new sponsor of the channel. So make sure to check them out. All right. So we're going to be doing a gold twist pen. Okay. That's the top of it. Or actually, I'll take it out here. And I got to pick a wood for this. Don't think I want to go dark. So that's the top. Okay. So that way you can see it. So if we can do it, I have this piece of figured teak left, a cutoff from yesterday. I'm thinking this one. What do you guys think? Figured teak on a gold pen. Yule wood? Oh, that'd be pretty. That sounds pretty cool. Ever try eating corn the long way? Seriously, dude? I'm not getting into that one. Okay, so we're gonna do it. We're gonna use this figured teak. I think is the way that we're gonna go. This is a same wood that we used for our pen on Friday. So that's what I think I'm gonna do. I think it's gonna go fairly well. What do you think? All right, let's do the figured teak. So grab our trusty pencil because we gotta cut this. Now the cool part is I'm going to be left with that little tiny bit, so that's going to get made into a pen blank later, mixed with a whole bunch of other pieces. So that's going to be pretty cool. So let's give this a cut. Look at that. Nice figured teak block for later. Do it. All right. Oh, we are doing it. Okay, we'll put that in there. Now, this one here, I feel like it's an 8 mil. And yes, it is an 8 mil. Okay. Thank you, Mike, for taking care of that person. PKM5. So I want to make sure that I've got the bushings for the PKM5, which I will absolutely have because I have used them. A PKM5, there we are right there. They are different size bushings. So one side is going to be a different size than the other. So just something to keep in mind. Kenny, how are you? Thanks for being in here. All right. Let's get it done. Hang on a sec. There is one thing. And then let's see if I can do it. I'm waxing my drill bits so it doesn't annoy any of you. Love the PKM5. Yeah, the PKM5 is really, really nice. Like it's solid. It's got a solid headstock. I think that's one of my favorite parts about it. All right. I don't like to leave the bit sitting in there when I wind it back up. I'm not a fan. So instead, I'll do that. And then it'll get us right through. There we go. That's it. So we'll take our 8 mil out and put that back in the packaging. So these came from Strong Ink as well. These Brad Point bits, where all the pen kits come from. So definitely got to make sure you check them out. Okay. You know what? One thing I do need to get. I've got a barrel trimmer here, but only the one size barrel. This is a 7 mil. So I got to fix that. Need to get some others. And that's okay. All right. First thing, rough the barrel up a little bit. Let's make sure it actually fits in There we go. Good. I have not gotten CA on me yet. And I'm hoping to keep it that way. My God, I put so much CA in there that it slid out the other side almost. All right. Give that a second. But now we got our barrel in. Put our CA actually over here out of the way. Now, hopefully this time when I do the sanding, I don't lose the sandpaper. Okay. Okay. Bum. All right. Got to trim both sides on this one a little bit. And that's okay. Caught a little bit too much of the brass there, but that's all right. She'll still work anyways, just fine. Okay. Flushed and flushed. We are good. Back to our pen mandrel. One thing I love is, like, with these pens is I can just do all of it on the lathe. The clamping, like, that's why I bought the pen press kit and everything that goes on the lathe. Actually, these weren't purchased. These are from BM Wood Turning. So there's also a link in the description as well. So check them out. But yeah. Okay. So now we're going to pull out our bushing here. Our bushings. So again, this is the pen that we're doing, the PKM5. And we've got the PKM5 bushings as well. So we got a smaller end and a larger end. So what I would suggest, if I were you, when you're making these things, is the area like this here that's going to press inside, do a diameter check. So I know that this is the bushing size that's going to go with the tail. Yeah, so I know that this one, so this is the nose of the pen, the nub. And then this is the tail. There we go. Now this one, again, so this is the nose. So I'm going to put a little bit of a bulge here to make it a little bit thicker in the middle. All right. Okay. All right. Awesome. Let's get this one turning. Hello, Pat. How are you? Thank you for jumping in. Remember to let's not do that. Remember to hit that like button if you can. We got 35 likes. Want to get up to at least 100, at least 100, and if we can go even more than that, perfect. So we're gonna turn this on, and we're gonna go up to Mock Jesus, and let's get this turned. when you're doing these, like the shape, really, you can do whatever you want to it. That's kind of all. I just do these by just by looking at them when I think they look right. Again, remember, you'll be able to buy all of these on my store after the stream is done. I'll have them loaded up. See how that looks. No problem, Susan. All right, that's looking pretty good. Look at that. Look at that grain. Like, it's beautiful stuff. Okay, I think that's good. We're going to roll with that. All right, I'm going to sand this. I'm going to turn my dust collection on, and I'm going to try not to have my dust collector suck everything up. Okay, so let's see if we can actually do that. We're going to go with a 320. Dust good, sandpaper bad. Look, I didn't lose it. Okay, same thing for this with the teak. I'm going to go with a natural finish, okay? That's what I'm going to do with this one. So we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to go with our grits. And then after the grits, we will move it along to the wax. Don't let screws go up the dust extractor. Makes a hell of noise. Oh, yeah, and all my piping is steel. That would be, oh, God, that would be brutal. The noise. So maybe, yeah, maybe don't do that. Okay. This is a figured teak, Pat. Really nice wood. Highly figured. That's why I like it. So this is not the finish. This is simply a sanding, an abrasive paste is what this is. But it definitely gives you a clue as to what it will look like once it's finished, because we're just going to do a natural wax finish on this. What is the block, Pat? Are you, if you're referring to the wood, then yeah, it's the figured teak, if that's what you're referring to. See the shine on that? And I haven't even put a finish on it yet. Look at that. So smooth. So that's our grits done. Onto the wax. The microcrystalline wax. Do this at full throttle. The reason this wax works really good over a beeswax or whatnot is because it's got a very high melting point. So when you're holding a pen in between your fingers and the heat, this will not melt. And that is also the reason why you turn it on full throttle. Microcrystalline wax? No, the shop wax that I'm going to put on here on top is beeswax, yes. Just because the shine and the smell. But I don't believe microcrystalline wax is. At least when I bought it, I was told it is not. So I don't know, Mike. I'm going by what the supplier had actually told me. But to be fair, I didn't go online to research it myself. Just because I had such an involved conversation, and I would imagine they knew what they were talking about. So, all right, let's get this off. So this is the tip. That's the where the pen tip goes. So we're going to set that right there. And because of the way I turned it with the bulge that comes out, for the most part, it's easy to tell. Although I'm going to need, pretty soon, I'm going to need a new pen mandrel. That thing is just heating up at the bearings. All right. I'm going to put our bushings back in the bag so we don't lose them. And now, let's, we're going to assemble, but we're going to clean this out first. Yeah, who knows, Mike? I don't know. Okay. Let's get this piece in. Ooh, this is going to look nice. There we go. It's actually really easy to assemble because then we're just going to push this piece in the back. That's all there is to the assembly. So here, I'll tilt this up so that way you can all see. And yeah. So we're going to take our ink piece. This is the PKM5. Okay, we're going to put it in there. And then we're going to take this bad boy and we're going to screw it in. Hang on, I'm pretty sure I'm doing this right. Yeah, I'm doing this right. Hang on. One thing I always forget that poses a problem with some of these is the little wax tip that they put on it, because it doesn't always fit through the end of the hole. All right, and then we just simply push the back on, and look at that. Nice twist pen. So it's really, really nice. And May 1, it's a great bit of kit. Oh yeah, Mark, absolutely it is. This thing's it's gorgeous, and I do like the natural finish, but it's still got the wax coating and everything on it, right? So it's really nice, and I love how this one kind of hinges at the top. So it's a very modern style. Love jubbly meat. Very good. Okay, so that was the PKM5. Okay, if anybody didn't see it before, the PKCL1, which is this one. That's a click pen. Very nice. Which one are we gonna do next? All right, so I've got this PKM E6. This is like a fancy version of a slimline pen from Strong Ink. So I'm gonna do that one, I think, next. And Suzanne, you're back. Oh, awesome. Here, give me a sec. I'll show you the that last one, which turned out really, really nice. There it is there with the figured teak. Right, and this is just a natural finish with a wax coating on it. It's a really nice one. I really love their kit. So now we're going to do one. So it's very similar to a slimline kit in terms of the ink and whatnot that's going to go in it. So here, I'll show you. So it's this one here, PKM E6. So it's got 2. So we need a full-size blank. So I usually try and use up the half-size ones that I have. But that's okay. So it's very similar to a slimline in terms of how it's going to be made. This one looks like it's an even 7 millimeter. So that is going to make it even easier for drilling out. It should be. I'm going to double check here. Oh yeah, looks like a 7 mil. There we go. Yep. Which one on Strong Ink is the cigar type pen kit? I don't know what that one is offhand. There is a name for it. I thought there is one, Mike. I think that's similar to a cigar style. I'm pretty sure there is. Okay. This one here is a silver pen. So I'm thinking a darker wood. Okay, I'm gonna get you guys' opinion in a minute. Actually, what's this? This is now that's more reddish. What do you think about this one here with silver? What do you think? I don't even remember what kind of wood this is. I don't remember what it is. It's not fully marked on there. That's all it says. So it was on the package. I just took it off. So, anyways, yeah, I think we're gonna do this one. I think you'd say a light wood on the silver, a light wood, huh? Interesting. How about canary? How about a canary wood? What do you think? That's a light wood. A little bit of color to it. You guys think that'll work? Hang on. I don't know why I'm showing you the brass tube. That goes inside. So silver with canary wood. What do you think? Cedar? I do not have cedar, Pat. I wish I did, but cedar's too expensive and I'm cheap. So just being honest. Okay. Canary wood it is. So we're gonna get this all marked up. All right, so those are our pieces. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna cut this on the bandsaw. There, see, we got another little nice chunk for our collection, which I'm just currently throwing on the shelf over there. Oh, that in the future one is coming out? Okay, sweet. I know they're still developing a lot of their stuff, so which is good. Good for them. Okay. Okay, hang on. I have to do this. So it doesn't squeal. There we go. Too fast. I don't like drilling them out fast because it builds up too much heat. Do, do, do. All right, there's one. God, I haven't done a... Oh, damn it. I thought I was through. Wow. It felt like it was through. Okay. So let's put that back in. There, now we're through. Yeah, Rich, you definitely do have to try these out. Like, they are really, really good quality kits. So yeah, because I know you do a lot of the cigar style ones, right? So once they have those, you definitely got to try them out. I didn't even realize you guys couldn't see it. All right. It's still squealing a little bit, but I did wax it. We don't need to start a fire. That'd be bad. Milo, how are you? Thank you for popping in. All right. Now we can take that out, and now we'll put it in our barrel trimmer because that's what we're going to do next. Okay. There's our two pieces. Now we just got to rough up these tubes a little bit before we glue them in place. So this is pretty much a slimline kit, is what this is. And that's fine. I still don't mind the slimline kits. I actually still have a bunch, but I suspect these ones are probably going to be better. I think they go back to work in a few days. So yeah, they go back to work over there. They go back to work. What is it? I think it's near the end of this month. It's like Wednesday or Thursday or something is when they go back. All right, let's get these done. All right, number 2. I haven't had to glue 2 of these in a while. There's a lot of the fancier kits are only 1 blank. All right. And these ones don't even need bushings because they fit on the 7mm, so it's perfect actually. All right, let's get that in there, and important to have it straight. So I'm doing this only to make sure that it's lined up. They do need their own bushings. Are you sure? The PKM E6? Oh, maybe. Hang on, let me see here. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Oh, you're right. Okay, you're absolutely right. They do have their own bushings. So, so these bushings are different because they're spacers. Mike, maybe you can confirm for me, but I believe this one, the smaller bushing here, is going by the nib, and the other two are in between and at the back because they're a bigger diameter. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Small one in the middle. So I don't think it's small one in the middle, only because that's the centerpiece, which is thicker. This is the head of it, which is thicker, and that's the tip, which is much thinner. Okay. I'm going to get these the barrels on these trimmed, and then we'll get it set up. And then we'll actually compare them. I just want to double check something on here. Okay. I had to double check just to make sure it wasn't pushing the center out. That's all. Mm-hmm. Almost there. All right, we're good. That's one. Suzanne, thank you very much for being in here. Enjoy the rest of your day too. I will admit, I do love this carbide tipped barrel trimmer. Thing is amazing. All right. Let's get that out. Let's get our kit, our mandrel back in. So I'm not going to keep all the spacers on here this time. Not all of them, because this has got quite a few more. So right now, what I'm going to confirm first, and I'm pretty sure it is the case, that the little bushing goes at the top, or at the tip. So here's the little bushing, there's the tip, and absolutely that's for the tip. So that one's going to go on first, which is just like a regular bushing like these ones. And then the one thing I forgot to do was line up the grain. That's okay. Let's have a look here. There it is right there. Okay, so we're going to put that one on. And then these are the exact same size. So we're going to put that on. Then we're going to put on this. Then we're going to put on that. And then we'll put on these ones for some extra space. Not going to lie, I'm actually kind of excited because I haven't turned one. Oh, you've been doing them wrong? Oh. Hey, dude, it works, man. If they look good and they work, who cares? So because these are going to be similar in nature to a slimline, I'm going to do a bit of a taper here to make it bigger. So that way it's a nice, good grip. All right. All right. Let's see. She's good. Beauty. We go to mock Jesus and let's get him turned. I'm sure most of you know you can turn these with traditional tools. The carbide goes quick. That's the only reason why I'm doing it. Interchangeable tool rests. Nice. I love having multiple tool rests. All right, let's get this back one down. And be careful not to try and take off too much at a time. There we go. What do we got for likes? We got 58 likes. Not bad. See if we can get a whole bunch more likes in here. Let's see if we can get up to 100 anyway. And that's a bit better for smoothness. All I'm doing is I'm looking at the profile, right? And that's how I'm figuring whether it's enough or not. Let's see. I mean, that's looking pretty good. And look at almost like burn marks there. Well, that'll sand off. Okay. Okay. They're good. So, where did you go? I had a piece of 320 grit sandpaper, and I didn't lose it down the dust collector this time. There it is. All right. Check your dust collector rate. I bet you that's where it is. I freaking bet it is. Fuck. Beauty. Okay, so I'm going to do the exact same thing this time, where I'm going to go with the natural finish, which means I'm going to use the grits. All right, so the Superior Grit, the original and the Microfine. That's what I'm going to use for this, just to get it to where I want it. So grab some paper towel. Never realized how much paper towel you go through on a lathe, or at least me anyway. Try to go thinner. The flare I didn't think suited the style. I don't know. I think it's going to suit it. So let's see. And Mike, if you're right, you're right. Then like you can rub it in, and I'll just have to deal with it. All right. We are in progress of the fine sanding. Yeah, we do need to get a paper towel sponsor. I agree, Rich. 100%. We need like Royale or Shop Towels or whoever it is. Oh, no, I don't like that. It took some, it took a little bit of black off the bushing. Don't like that. Hang on. Excellent. I don't even need to turn that off. Okay, we're going to go microfine. Do I put too much of this stuff on here? Probably. I think I do. Okay. That's good to know. Mike, we're going to have to work on paper towel sponsors. Okay. Now we're going to put that away. Let's move on to the wax. So if you've ever used slimline kits, this kit here, which is the PKM E6, will be very easy. Right. Yeah, dude, Rich, you would kill it with pen lines. I know you make a ton, and you use a skew, which I'm sure like people would love to see. You're not turning really with a lot of carbide on those pens, right? All right, last finishing touch, which is a little bit of shop wax. Okay, give that a minute. Skew all the way. Plus, you hand sharpen it. Easy for you and quick. Hey, man, dude, all the more power to you, man. That's awesome. Nothing wrong with that at all, man. That's awesome. But yeah, you definitely should do that. Rich, don't you have enough? Don't you have enough subs on there now to go live? Thought you did. All right, I got to throw out the garbage from these kits. Oh yeah. Look at that. Okay. So now the key is to remember which way it goes. So that's the tail. Bear with me on the terms. And that's the tip. Okay. So first thing I'm going to do, get all these bushings back. And these are going back in the bag. I also waxed the bushings to hopefully make some of that stuff easier. Like that it doesn't remove any of the finish off the bushings, which is a bit of a pain, but not the end of the world. Yeah, Rich, you are definitely a huge supporter of other channels, man, and really, really appreciate it too. So I get that, but it would be, I will admit, it'd be really cool to see you turn a pen. All right, that way, get the sawdust out there so it gets a good grip. All right. So, Mike, small one definitely goes at the tip. FYI. Okay, we'll put the back in. to the line. And then we're going to put this in. I want to make sure it pops out enough. Beautiful. This one is easy because it slides on there. See, definitely big one in the middle. And then this one. All right. Survey says, there we go. There we go. So there we are. And I actually I like it. So, and see the bushing in the middle, it pops out a bit too. Gave up the ghost, so I would definitely recommend it. I think I sent a few to some. I know Whack and Chat got one for me. Yeah, Mike definitely got one for me. That's what I want to put on my list to get. But that's down the road. Got to sell some stuff in the store first. All right. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything in the chat. Thank you very much, Mark. I appreciate that. All right. So that is the one. That's just what the PKM E6 is, that one. And then we got the PKM5, which is this one here with the figured teak. And then we've got this one with the Coco Bolo. Right? Beautiful, beautiful click pen. Love it. All right. I'm going to do one more. I'm going to do another PKM5 right here. But this is a gunmetal. So it's gunmetal. Give me some ideas. What do you think as far as wood? Thank you very much, Mike. Appreciate you, man. What do you think about wood? Gunmetal. It's a PKM5, so it's a thicker and bolder one. Several people, how I support, plus I definitely support Bearded Viking and most know. Oh, 100%. 100%, dude. What wood? So I haven't chosen a wood yet. So I've got this PKM5 kit with a gunmetal. And here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking bloodwood with the gunmetal. What do you guys think? M3 Reynolds. Hey, no problem. Ottawa. You here in like Ottawa, Ontario? That's amazing, dude. Because I'm in I'm just north of Orillia, Ontario. So not even that far, like 4 hours away. Okay, what do you think? Bloodwood? Hang on, let's turn that around. There we go. You agree, Mike Wilson? Bloodwood? Okay. I'm cool with bloodwood. Awesome. S Coffee, thank you. Bloodwood it is. I haven't done one out of bloodwood in a while. And I do really, really like the stuff. Okay. Let's see how my red pencil does on bloodwood. It sticks out enough. Very good. Gonna go cut this up. Now we got another one, another nice piece left for another turn. All right. Very good. So let's get this. Chuck. Bolivian rosewood that looks similar. Oh, nice. You're in Montana. Nick, very good. That's awesome. Okay, PKM5, bring on the bigger 9.5 mil or 3/87 inch bit. Again, I'm always double checking anyways, just to be sure. I'm glad I did. That was not the right one. That was the other pen I did. This is the 8 mil. right? Yep. It's the 8 mil. Keyless chuck. The thing is amazing. Love the shop. Can I make pool cues? No, unfortunately, my lathe is not big enough. That'd be really cool though. Making a pool cue on a wood lathe for anybody in here who's got a big enough shop. Maybe they can do that. That'd be awesome. Oh, same, Rich. This thing is freaking fantastic, right? And I got it on sale. It was like $23. It's a Wen chuck. So I'm using a 12 by 18 inch lathe. So yeah, 12-inch diameter, 18-inch spin in between. So it's not very big. No, it's 3/4 horse. So it does pretty good. I will admit, for what it is, it does do fairly well. All right. Okay. Hang on a sec. Just trying to get it centered a little bit. All right. I'll put this down so you guys can see it. How about that? I guess that helps, right? I would kill it. Oh, absolutely. I'd probably kill it. Yep. I have thought a couple of times that I was going to kill this lathe because of turning bowls on it that are 9 or 10 inches in diameter, but it survived. So I will admit, it does pretty good. Ooh. That's a little bit too much smoke. So let's give that a minute to cool. That's on the bit. Let's get that off. There we go. And she's down there, cooled off. Good. Very good. Can I show how I'm setting it up? How I'm setting up what? How I'm like doing a pen, you mean? Or are you talking about the lathe itself? Timu is pretty freaking cool. I've only ever been unhappy one time and they replaced it with a different version and better. You mean a lathe on Timu? I think they have them, but I guess to each their own. I don't think I would buy a lathe from Timu, but that being said, I also know that my lathe, like so many others, are made by one company who pretty much makes all of them. All right, there we go. So now we're going to take this out of here because we are done with that one. And next, we are going to put in our barrel trimmer. Where did you go? There you are. So we're going to put this piece in because we need to glue in our brass tube. So we're going to take our brass tube here. We're going to sand it, just rough it up. And then we're using CA glue for this. And accelerator. So I use the thin CA glue. This stuff here, best CA glue you can get on Amazon. I've got it stocked. That's all thanks to Mike D from the Whack and Shack who recommended this stuff, and it's freaking fantastic. All right. So let's get this glued. All right, so that's accelerator just to help it along a little bit. Helps the process move faster. That's all. Works really well though. All right. We are good. I just use that to help put it in place. There's two companies that make all the lathes. One is Burt Group. Oh, that's right, Burt Group. That's the one. And yeah, I don't know what the other one is. That's all good. All right. Let me get this wound in, and then we'll trim it up. I know it's wobbling. Don't worry about that. Here we go. It doesn't have to be perfect, right? That's the nice part about it. See, nice and trimmed. So now we're done with that. Now we get our actual pin kit in there. So yeah, all of these pens that I'm making today, they are all going to be posted for sale on the website. So make sure to go check those out. There is a link in the description for them as well. All right, so it's the PKM5 kit, and we're going to use the bushing to go along with it. So yeah, this stuff will actually be posted right after the live's done. All right, so okay, so we're going to go there. That is the front. That is the back. Come on, there you go. Oh, hang on, what am I doing? Got to put the get these spacers out first that I need. Well, don't need them, but having spacers like that are really handy. 79 likes. That's awesome. Let's see. We're almost at 100. Let's see if we can. Like, I know you guys can do it. Let's do more than that and get to 100, and then we're good. That's the goal. All right. Let's double check this. All right. Let's do it. Full bore. We're gonna go full bore. Hang on. I'm just gonna double check this kit. All right. So that's our tip. So we're going to put a bit of a profile on it. Full throttle. There we go. See, it just cut itself back. Yeah, and all the lumber that I'm using, all the blanks and everything, it came from the woodshed. So there is a link in the description as well. I think Mike just put one in the chat also. But if you're in Ontario and you're looking for Ontario, Canada, looking for a good wood supplier, they are a good, amazing place to go. profile is all about how you feel about it, right? So I got to trim back a little bit here. That's pretty good. What do you guys think about that profile? I think that's pretty good. Where is everybody from? Good call. That's coffee. So you all, I probably said it already, but I'm in Ontario, Canada. So where's everyone else from? Let me see here. That is, yeah, we'll do that. 240. Oh, hang on. Dust collector. Well, that's a crap piece. It's like completely clogged up. Let's use this one up. This is 120. Just to help solidify the shape. Nick, you're from Money? If you're from Money, hop into the store. You can buy something that was made online. Online. Norfolk, Virginia. Awesome. Okay. Let's go to a 320. And then we're going to do our grit, our abrasive paste. I love this stuff. Okay. Cool. Back to the abrasive paste. And by the way, I'm not sponsored by these people. I just love this stuff. Right. I should see if they want to be a sponsor because they're also from Ontario, Canada. But it's all good. I just like using their stuff. So let's get this done. Chucks can also be cutting tools, Moyoc, especially against fingers. Ask me how I know. Yes, they can be. And knuckles. Oh, I've done that so many times. My knuckles do not like the jaws of this chuck. Bit a few times yourself. I bet you everybody who's used the lathe, I would say if you haven't used it yet, maybe, I don't know, maybe you're not doing enough. I shouldn't say that. I mean, it's, if you don't get coming in contact with it, that's even better. So yeah. So Mike, I haven't even done like fingernails and whatnot. Ugh. That, I can't imagine that. Gross. Destroyed your chisel. Wow. Or your skew. Wow. Bloodwood turns and sands really nice. You see the shine on it. Beautiful. All right. We're done with the pastes. Now we're going to layer on some wax. Thanks, dude. I appreciate that. Yeah, I love bloodwood. I have a bunch of bloodwood blanks actually that I got from the woodshed because I love turning bloodwood so much, and I think it looks really really nice on pens. I also have I got some bigger chunks of bloodwood as well. I had to do something with these. So, dude, that's good. All right, let's polish this up. What? Yep, that's a click pen. Look at that. Okay. Yeah, I don't even need. I'm not even gonna do the shop wax on there. Can't get nicer timber here too easy, but Moyox says it can send some missiles cheaper than wood. Yeah, I know that is a big thing. I can't believe the cost to send wood. Although, Rich, is it going to get cheaper now with the whole tariff thing being basically redacted? Not redacted, but like recalled. I don't know. Just thought. But we do not need to bring politics in. That's a whole other ball game. Okay. Tried it and it was ridiculous. Yeah, I can't fathom that price. The shipping. Oh, shipping. Okay, like to the city, so it's not wasn't tariffs or anything. I figured. I wasn't sure if that was part of it. I guess it depends on how much you're sending, right? So I've got my online store where all of this stuff is going to be sold, and I've got it set up to ship to a bunch of international destinations, and it's not horrible. Like for a 12-inch by 12-inch by 6-inch bowl, to ship it over to Scotland was $30, so it wasn't horrible.
I have a fun idea for something.
Okay, there's our tip, and now we'll put in the backside. This one's pressing in pretty easy. There we go. Now the rest of the assembly on this one is super easy. Okay, so actually here, let me bring this camera up. Okay, so just drop that in the top. Take this piece right down over the top. Screw it in like so. Make sure that it works. We're good. And then push. There we go. There she blows. Beautiful pen. I absolutely love these PKM 5s. I remember the name. Put a sticker on it saying it is not the golfer. Yeah, pen was like $9 to ship it overseas, or $10 to ship it overseas. So day before 60, but day before yesterday it was 65. What do you mean, coffee? What do you mean it was 65? Like 65 degrees? Bog oak is dense AF, same as blackwood, and similar to ebony. Yeah, I've got a little bit of that. I've got a piece of an ebony here to do. I've got this Jatoba also, bowl blank. I haven't done it yet. Scaring the crap out of me because it's so small and so big. 32 here and snowing today. The day before yesterday was 65 and sunny here in Kentucky. Wow. That's crazy. All right, there we go. So this is one of them. This is the gunmetal with a bloodwood, natural finish on it, and I'll show you the other ones. And this was the PKM 5. Okay, it's a beautiful pen. Outside of that, had the PKCL1, which was the click pen,
I love that pen.
and then the other PKM 5 in gold with the figured teak, which is really, really nice. And then the last one that was on there, very similar to the slimline pen, was the PKM PKM E6, which is this one here. Still a really, really nice pen. So that's 4 so far.
Guess what?
What's up, bud?
When you're a woodworker, you need to make sure you have saws.
What the? Is that really? When you're a woodworker, you need to make sure you have saws, but you drew a picture of a shark.
It's hard to see, but
I don't know if you can see it. I don't know. You drew a picture of like a
it's
shark coming out of water towards a boat, but it's a saw.
It's a sawtooth shark.
Sawtooth shark. Oh, there you go. It's a sawtooth.
That's what I'm.
Sawtooth shark.
That's what I'm gonna call it.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, what other? I want to see what other kits. Maybe I can turn. Maybe I'll turn another one here, but I want to see what other kits have I got. Kits have I got? A bunch more of the PKM E6 kits. They're still really, really nice kits. I've got another gold click pen. Ooh, I got a silver one. I think I should probably do that. What do you guys think? And then I got some more PKM 5s. I'm thinking this one here. Right, the PKCL1, the click pen.
Yes.
What do you guys think?
I like click. Click is a good kind of pen.
And shipping issues with raw wood due to cities and all. Don't do it if it's expensive. Yeah, so my stuff, well, the stuff that when I'm shipping this stuff out anyways, it's not considered raw wood. It's a finished product, right? It's got a finish and everything on it. So I guess it'd be classified differently for shipping. At least that's what I had seen. What's that?
You should make a wooden pawn into this. Like
A what?
2 wooden pawns. Like chess pawns.
Okay, I need your opinion, guys. I like your idea, but I have a thought. Okay. So for this silver click pen, right? This PKCL1, I can do a couple of different options. So I have some of this, which is a spalted maple, right? Spalted, Mike? Yeah? I'll do the spalted. Like, it's a beautiful, beautiful piece. Or I can do like a darker wood or whatnot. But the spalted is really nice, and I think that'll go really well with the silver.
You should make it a pawn.
No, not a pawn. No, I'm doing pens today.
Okay. Wait, I have an idea.
What's your idea?
What if you made a really unique pen where the little grip is a pawn?
A what?
The chess pen.
Oh, I'm limited to the pen kit, right?
Yeah, that's the thing. You use the pen kit. You make the pawn the handle of the pen.
I don't know. All right, so I'm gonna run my vacuum, my Giraffe Tools wall-mounted shop vac, which I freaking love this thing. It's got a Bluetooth controller here, Got to go check out the video on my channel on this thing. But it is absolutely amazing. They sent this out to me to review. The thing is awesome. I do love it. And it works wonders as a shop vac because I don't have to worry about having my great big bulky shop vac around. So I'm just kind of vacuuming this up a little bit because it's a bit of a mess. So 1 second here. Works really freaking good though. Tell you that much. And the handiest part is the fact that it's a Bluetooth. Hey Jim, what's going on, my man? How are you? Okay, so we're going with the spalted maple for this silver PKCL1 pen by Strong Ink. Okay, so big blank on this one.
What I'm gonna make later?
Yeah, just you got to grab a mic. Now I need a piece that's got spalting down near the middle. This does. So let's use this one. No, that's okay. You can tell them.
I was gonna.
You can. All right, I gotta go cut this blank, but you need a mic. Okay.
So I want to tell you all what I was making. Maybe a bit later. So I'm a huge fan of consoles, like video game consoles, somewhere around like 80s, 90s, 2000s. Preferably 80s and 90s. So what I was going to make using a genuine Super Nintendo I have is a portable Super Nintendo. Hopefully, once I get this final piece, I will have a full Super Nintendo that you can bring around with you. Thank you.
Nice, dude. Very nice. Very nice. All right.
Can I use this?
Which?
This.
Not all of that. No, that's the only other piece I have of it.
This? That much? Up to there?
For what? What are you using it for?
I actually don't know. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
I want to make a little model pirate ship.
Yeah, okay. So you can pick a piece of wood, just don't use the spalted stuff for that. That's all.
I want to make a pirate ship.
All right, we're gonna drill this one out. Mark says, great to see you. Jim, you had a nap? I am jealous. This coffee says, yeah, he makes some great presents. Yeah, you check them out on if you're talking about the pens there, check them out on the website because there's already, oh God, there's 20 or 30 on there already, including some airbrushed ones that I did. And these are going to go on there too. So.
What would be good for a pirate ship?
No idea, dude. All right, here we go. This is a softwood, or softer maple anyways. Turn that off for now. We'll wind this back in. Yeah, so if anyone is interested in picking up any of these projects or whatnot, then make sure to check that out. There's a link in the description for the store where you can go and buy all of these things. As I said, these projects are they're gonna be up there shortly after too. Watched Ben for 3 hours. That was it. Wow, nice. I love watching Ben's streams, and he's got such an amazing setup when it comes to the electronics and everything. Like, it's amazing. All right. So let's make sure we're through. We are through, which is good. So this is going to be the tip because I want as much spalting as possible. And I'm going to try to leave it a little bit thicker because that's where the spalting is.
I got rubber bands because I want to try and make something with it.
What's that?
I want to make something with this. It's a broken rubber band.
Okay.
Can I use this?
What's that? No, not Coco Bolo. Nope.
Okay.
Not a chance. You want to use a piece of Purple Heart, you can.
Why not?
All right. We're going to CA this tube in. Let's get her done. Mark and me, Jim. All I've done is stain a box I've made, then back on here. Appreciate that, Jim.
I have an idea.
All right, let's
I made a little chaos panel.
get this on there.
You've done it before, right?
Hang on, bud, please. Just want to see if I can. No, okay, that's fine. What's up?
I have an idea.
Okay.
I still have it.
Here we
I
go.
also made a little chaos panel like this, using like pen blades. Like glue some pen blanks.
I would prefer not because I don't want to use up all the pen blanks.
Okay.
I have a lot of pen blanks, but we for something like that to make like a chaos
Not like a
panel.
board, like,
No,
like
but a
that
panel.
long.
I know what you're saying.
Like that long.
Doing something like that, we want to use other woods that we can just rip down, and then maybe some exotics. Like you've got your piece of bloodwood as well. All right, we're in. I saw a little bit of brass. Yep, we're good. May have went. I think I went a little bit too far, but that's okay. Got beechwood lathe bowl. That's beautiful. Beechwood would be nice. All right. What's that?
Heavy wood. This is
That is. I don't know what that is.
CH.
Sapili, I think. All right, I need the bushings for the PKM 5s. Here we go. So we got the bushings that coincide with the PKM 5s. So we're going to get this piece on here and get it turned. The only downfall of these is the small bags. That's it. Okay. So I'm glad I double checked that. I was putting on the wrong bushing. Wow. Nope, not that one. PKCL1. There we go. There's the right bushing.
Did you make a giant pen
Good
blank with this?
Lord.
Did you make a giant pen blank with this?
That is for lathe tools.
Oh. I got a giant pen
All right.
blank.
I think that feels better. That feels way better. Okay. Now we're good. What'd you miss? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Although I did realize I forgot to turn the camera down again. There we go. Okay, so we got this nice piece of spalted maple. We're going to go ahead and get this one turned for our click pen. careful I don't take off too much on this one. Oh, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm thinking the same, Rich. I think this one's going to look awesome. I do love salted maple. Whoa! It broke off. Look at that. And I wasn't pushing too hard either. That's crazy. Okay. Well, now we're going to get the rest of it off. Because we're not losing that blank, or that tube. Good thing I've still got more spalted maple. It's interesting. It's like maybe I didn't put enough glue on it. That is quite possible. Because it seems... Yeah, I think this is actually probably my bad. Look at that. It came right off. Look.
You owe me 1 pen.
What do you mean I owe you a pen? I owe you nothing.
That was the wood.
What?
That was my pen.
No, not your pen. Nice try, bucko. Okay. We're going to try this again. Yeah, it blew out. So, that's okay, though. We have more. Is this? Yeah, that's too small. All right. Let's do this again. Only not blow it apart this time. Fortunately, it came off that the brass tube real clean. So let's get our piece cut. The downfall with this is it's going to capture some of the spalting, and I'm hoping there's more spalting in the middle. There should be, but yeah. So that's okay. Let's get this all hooked back up again. What's that? No. Do you?
12:19.
Oh, well then why'd you ask what time it is? Oh. 2 for 2 blowout. Mike, you're a dick. No, man, it's not going to blow up. This time's not going to blow up because I'm going to be way more careful. Okay? Way more careful. Although I hate how that bit shakes like that. My God. All right. Hang on. All right. Almost there. That squealing was just for you, Mike. Just for you, buddy. All right. That's through. Yeah, what's up? Can you make your own end table? Well, you can.
Handmade.
What you mean with like hand done, like joinery?
Yeah.
Possible.
Everything handmade. Like no electronics. No electricity.
It's possible. That's going to take you a long time.
Yeah. I think I have an idea of what I could do, but we're gonna need a board.
Okay. Yeah. Well, bud, those are techniques you have to learn. You will not be able to do that right away. Okay, and that is a multi-day project.
Why not open a lesson then? And make it really good.
If you want to build an end table in less than a day, I don't know, buddy.
Also, are you gonna use those cutting boards at all?
Yeah, I gotta fix them for grandma.
Oh, and then you're gonna give them back?
Maybe.
Okay.
I don't know yet.
I have an idea for one.
Okay, so we're gonna give this a little bit more time to dry, and we don't have very much at all to trim, which is good. So trimming we can do, because it is very, very little. Game has to prove you won't blow out. Challenge been accepted. Yeah, that's my that's my son in the background. Okay. No, we're not gonna blow this one out. Not at all. Oh, bloody hell. Forgot to wind it in. That would help. Beauty. Okay. This is going to be like the moment of truth now. Because like now this is a challenge. I cannot let this fail. What's up, bud?
I was gonna check something real quick.
You were gonna what?
Check something real quick.
Oh, okay.
Checking this wood saying it was suitable for a tabletop.
Huh. Now, hang on. Were these the same size? Yes, they were. Okay, cool. Same size makes it easy. This is take 2. This one's going to be fine, right, buddy? Yeah? Okay. And we're still doing this mock Jesus like. Okay. All right. We're doing it. Happy chisels. I also put a lot of extra CA glue this time. Mike. I have turned spalted a lot of times successfully, so don't think I'll have an issue, but who knows? Ooh. "60-40 success rate. 60-40. Ye have little faith, Mike. Have little faith. God damn it. Look at that. Mike, you jinxed it. Ha, look.
Dang it.
You totally jinxed that. Like, I want to. How can I make that work still? I'm trying to think of how I can make that work. What if.
Use this.
What if I take this off of here and I put a bunch of CA glue on there
Use this.
and then I mix it with a bunch of the spalted dust?
Or you use this.
Okay, hang on. What? No. I don't want to switch pieces. Not yet. I want to try and make this work because now it's a challenge. Like, yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Okay. This is black CA. I don't have black CA. I have regular CA glue, and that's what we're going to try.
Are you gonna use this?
Hang on. Hang on. We're getting it. Just, yeah, that's my pen thing. For pens, for painting. Why?
I don't want to use it. I don't know what I would use it on.
Okay, I'm like gradually filling it with sawdust. because I'm not giving up on this. Oh, no, I can't set this off to the side. No, not a chance. I have to put it right back on here. That's part of the fun. Is there a good chance I could wreck it? Absolutely there is. But no matter what, I will still be able to recover the brass tube if I need to. Okay, so oh, this is gonna be fun. But I can't, yeah. We don't do it because it's easy. We do it because it's hard. We also do it because it's fun, though. Like, this could very easily just chip out on me completely. And there's a good chance that's what's going to happen. But I feel like I still want to try it anyways. But I'm probably going to use my square carbide. What is it? Let's just make sure, because it is already set. So, yeah, go ahead. What's up?
I rarely find an RCA cable hidden inside the bin. And that bin is RCA cable.
Oh, interesting. Sand it flush? Okay, bud. Let me too. I like how you think, Mike. Let's do that. Let's absolutely do that. I don't know. We're going to see, Jim. Maybe I'm just impatient. Let's just see for fun what that looks like so far. Oh, well, we got that little patch there. Okay. It's coming. I'm using an 80 grit right now, so. You guys see that? Look at that. You can barely see the freaking tear out. Love that. Okay, a little bit more. And 100%. Rich, I never even like... and Mike, really good call about the sandpaper. I never look at the sandpaper that way, but you're right. It is absolutely a cutting tool. Okay. Okay, so we're good there. So let's take her up a bit higher now. This is a 240. Look at that. I like it. Same thing, the grits. Oh, damn it. I just ran out of paper towel. All right. Let's get this gridded up. I'm not like I'm using the grit to get a bit of fine detail to it, but I'm also not incredibly worried about it because it's already very smooth. So I'm doing it a little bit. CA finish? Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Okay. We'll go CA finish. Yeah. Mike, I think you're right. CA finish is it's just gonna be a better choice because it's gonna help build it back up. So I think the CA finish is the best thing to do for sure. All right. Let's turn that down. All right, so we're gonna do about 3 or 4 coats. And then we'll wet sand it because that works really well with CA finishes. Okay, there. She's got 4 coats. Nah, never sand between activator. Honestly, I've never needed to. Not with doing the wet sanding and everything. Nope. Not even needed. It's crazy. All right. There we go. Okay. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to break the seal a little bit on these bushings just to get the CA off. Okay. We're good. Now we go to wet sanding. I just need paper towel. Good thing I always have a backup roll of paper towel. Okay, so our wet sanding, we're going to all the way up to 12,000. I think it starts at 600. So that's where the bulk of the sanding is going to be. And then the other ones are like polish. I agree, Mike. We got to find that paper towel sponsor. They will make a killing off of us. Mind you, it's kind of hard to advertise like for paper towel. So I know it looks like I'm shuffling through pretty quick, which I am, but honestly, you don't need a lot. Mine might start at 1,200, Mike. You could be right. I thought it was... Actually, hang on. It's right on the side. No, mine start at 1,500. Yeah. So similar to yours. Look at that. See? It's like glass. The CA finish, because of Well, because of a lot of you, I got a lot of practice with that finish. So I've had quite a few opportunities to perfect it. All right. Here we go. And see, there's our end that had the issues. You cannot even tell that that right there is kind of where it blew out a little. So I'm pretty happy about that. So let's put these back in. And we'll save our one piece of paper towel. All right. Put that away. We'll put our pen press kit in. I think I got to clean out the chuck. Thanks, Rich. Yeah, it's a bit different. So, how would you do yours? So, would you do the same, except like set it to the side, let it sit, that sort of stuff, and kind of cure up a bit? I'm assuming anyway. Oh, you know what? Hang on. We forgot one very crucial step with the CA finish is doing this, which we have to do very carefully to make sure that it's flush. All right. Okay, that's good. That's the end. This one is going to be ever so careful with this one. In my opinion, anyway. All right. So let me lift you guys up here. And okay. So let's put our things together. Hang on. Come on. There you go. Look at that. Nice spalted maple. And there's some nice defined spalting in there. And this is a CA, like a glass finish on the outside, which is like absolutely amazing. I have to try one with that big, massive chunk of spalted beech I have. Oh, absolutely, dude. You have to. 100%. Yeah, let it set that way. The CA gets into the cracks and crannies. I don't do activator. Makes it too hard. Can be an issue as well. Fair enough. And thank you, Rich. I appreciate it, man. I did just realize, though, I have to press this in a little bit more because that clip is a little loose. All right. All right. 45 bucks. Who wants it? No, not 45 bucks. So all these pens. So these, I'm going to post them after the live stream today on my store. It's linked to the description in here. and it's in the chat as well because Mike Wilson has put it in there. But you'll be able to find all of these pens on there, and these pens are going for these are for 40 Canadian plus shipping and whatnot. So decent price. So let's have a look at all these, and I'm gonna bring the packages over. So I want to show you those as well because I gotta give these guys credit where credit's due. This is some take those off, some good stuff. So this is the PKCL1. That is this one here, and that's the silver one. Another version of the PKCL1 is this one that we did in Coco Bolo, and it's gold, and it's a beautiful click pen. PKM5s. Okay, PKM5s. And we've got the gold with the figured teak. We've got this with the gunmetal with the bloodwood. And then we've got our PKM E6 done with the canary. Similar, very similar to a slimline pen, but a very nice pen. So I think we've done pretty good today. We've made 5 of these things, and there we go. So I think we're going to call it at that. Now, all of these, again, will be for sale on the store that is linked in this video. It's on my channel as well. So they're all going to be posted after the stream is done, usually within a couple hours or so. These will be live on there, so you can purchase them. And right now, the shipping of all of these items is across Canada, US, Ireland, UK, Australia, New Zealand. That's it right now. Still looking into being able to ship it to other areas, but we will get there over time. Outside of that, we hit over 100 likes. That's amazing. You guys are awesome. It's been about 2.5 hours now, so I think we're going to call it quits. But yeah, like button, hit the like button if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel. Grab yourself a membership if you want. It really helps the channel out. And outside of that, you are not selling them at the cheap price. What are you talking about, Mike? Are you talking about these the fancy ones here, the ones I did today? What do you mean by not selling them at the fancy price? Make Mike, I'll email you after dinner, mate. Couple hours. Cheers, Dave. Top work as usual. Mark, thank you very much. Rich, I saw your text. No problem. I thought when you said not 45, you're going to post them at cheaper price. 40. Posting at 40. That's what they're all listed for right now. All the I call them, so they're called various fancy pens. That's what I call them because that's kind of what they are. But that's, you can check them out for that. Outside of that, everybody, I'm out of here. Peace. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Thank you so much for being in here and hanging out. I appreciate all of you. Take care, and we'll see you next week. Ciao for now.